Alright, so I've got these old seats back in. I've got the passenger side bolted in. Driver's side is still just sitting there. I am not finding all the old bolts, so I guess I'm going to have to take a trip to the hardware store and see if I can't get some matching bolts, get the other side bolted in. I also went ahead and put in a new shifter knob cover here. Got that carbon fiber look. Turned out real nice. Alright guys, I'm real happy with that. On to the next step. Alright, here's the next step I have. Plan of attack on the interior. I've got a new rear strut bar to attach. So let's pull it out of the package and check it out. Nice. Alright, so let's get that mounted up. Alright, went ahead and got the rear strut bar mounted. And that should stiffen up the whole chassis. Looks really good. Alright, on to the next stage. Alright guys, I'm back out here in the shop, and what we're doing is going to take care of some compressor work. I've got this old water separator here, and it's just a cheapy Harbor Freight, and now I'm going to replace it with a brand new one, the Devil Biss, and that way I know we're going to get all the water out of our lines and have a fantastic paint job. So let's get to work here and get this all installed. Also have some better connections here, some brand new tips, and just a perfect seal to where no air can escape. And let's get to work on that and get everything installed, and I'll see you guys here in a minute. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this water separator setup that I have here. Devil Biss, I believe it's a 12-inch canister. That's how I have it set up, coming straight out of the compressor. That's about I believe that's a 25-foot line into the water separator, and then into an additional 25-foot line. Alright, I'm working with an old 5 horsepower I believe that's a 60-gallon. It could be an 80-gallon compressor, and it's a workhorse. Also here I just put brand new filter, new regulator, new tip. This is going to be my base and clear gun. I use this one as primer gun, epoxy, that kind of stuff. I think I'm running either a 1.8 up to a 2.2, depending on what primer I'm shooting. And then that's just a Harbor Freight cheapie for odds and ends spray stuff. So I've been out here thoroughly cleaning the shop, and let's go ahead and get this car taped up so we can get some paint on it. While I've got the shop kind of cleared out, I wanted to show you guys how I've got this paint booth set up. What I've done is just mounted plastic sheeting up on the ceiling, and I can roll it up when I'm not using it and then roll it down. And anyway, so you get a kind of an idea of how that paint booth is set up. And what I'm planning on doing is actually I'll open the door at the bottom and vent out using these fans. I've got one extra sitting there. I'm going to build a fan holder at the bottom of the door just to kind of get a better seal at the bottom. And I'm also planning on running some filters up on these drop tarps so I can get some heat in here and create a full-on spray booth that can actually suck out dust particles, that kind of deal. Alright, let's get to work here. Okay guys, we are back out here in the shop. See if we can get focused here. There we go. Alright, got this thing fully taped up and ready to start getting some sealer on it first, and then base coat, and we'll come back with clear coat. Just so you guys kind of see how I'm ventilating this out. Full spray booth. Alright, so what I wanted to show you guys here is how I set my paint booth up. I've got a space heater here, actually 2 heaters, and I'm just flowing hot air right towards the paint booth, and I've got just an air filter there, and I've sealed off the paint booth area so I can suck in warm air into the paint booth. Alright, so I've got all this fully masked up, ready for paint. I'm running filters with 4 fans out the bottom of the garage door. I've got the top sealed off. I've also got an air filter here where I'm running 2 heaters straight into that so I can keep the spray booth warm. Okay, let's paint some shit. Alright, I've got a DuPont suit on. Try to keep all the dust off of me plus the paint, and I've got a respirator, and so let's get to painting. Alright, we'll see you guys soon.